Let me move to international matters. Because major prophet of God is not a prophet of Africa alone, or a prophet of Biafra alone, or a prophet of Nigeria, or a prophet of one side. The major prophet of God is a prophet of the whole wide world, to see and visualize everything on the face of the earth. And the Lord took the major prophet of God. As I'm looking at the spiritual world, the Lord took me by the eagle's wings, and I disappeared, and I appeared in a place called the space. Remember, I told you things. I said I told you things some months ago. I told you things. I said, watch out. There's a meeting I'm seeing right there in the space. And some of you are busy now. You are busy looking at the earth, looking at the White House, looking at Jubilee, the place called the presidential house of Ghana. You are busy looking at Asoro. You are busy looking at different places, the places of the earth where presidents and all of them are right there, especially the place of White House. You are thinking of that. You have not taken time to think about the space. You have not taken time to look at what's called going to the space and the meeting that are taking place right there in the space. And major prophet of God is opportune by God, by the privilege that God has given to me, by the spiritual microscopic understanding of the mystery of the world and the earth in general. So look at the realms of the spirit, and look at the spiritual world, and look at the space. Because one thing is the reason why the third world war cannot take place now. And now the third world war cannot take place. The same architects, the same proposals, the same people, and the same group are busy working out something. And what is this? This was called the advent of what's called a new disease on the face of the earth. A new disease on the face of the earth for 2025. Because in the realm of the spirit, the Lord took the major prophet of God. As I begin to look at the spiritual world, I begin to see what's called the spot, a spot of yellow. This was called in the realm of the spirit spot, yellow spot, like a patch of yellow. And I begin to look at that yellow. What is this yellow all about? The Lord said, this is the disease that is coming. It has what's called a yellow spot. Go and check anywhere in the world. You will not hear what I'm saying right now. But write it down. Take your Bible and your pen. Because when it starts to happen on the face of the earth, people will not say, oh, major prophet. You don't think is a man. This is God giving his servant, the major prophet of God, the grace to see the spiritual world. Because when the Holy Spirit is at work, there's nothing hidden on the face of the earth. And so the Lord took the major prophet of God to enter into what's called a space. And they enter into a meeting, and they see what's called a place where people have gathered together and begin to draft the kind of new disease that is going to hit the earth and the people thereof. Rat of Rahidalosh, Rabanashinka Praligatosh, Rasita Forokoposh, Libragidalahaja Toporoba Shakate, Ranteko Praligatosha. 2025 prophecy is what's coming forth to you. Because there are too much things to prophesy. And the Lord says, start to download them now. Start to download them on the cross overnight. The book of prophecy is going to manifest in the physical, where the Lord is going to give the major prophet of God a book of prophecy bigger than this in the realm of the spirit, to read all of them in a microscopic seconds. In a microscopic second, that means as big as the volume of the book is, the Holy Spirit is going to fling into all of the verses, all of the sentences, and read all of them in a microsecond for his servant, the major prophet of God, to put it here. So you don't think it's a human brain. So you will know that spiritual control the physical. So you will know that everything that be is under spiritual control. Whether they be man, they be animal, they be beings, they be creeping things, they be easy, they be whatever, they are all controlled in the realm of the spirit. And the Godhead remain the architect of all. In him was all things made that was made. Nothing was made beside him. Nothing was made beside him. He's the architect of everything that was made. And this is why the Lord is telling